Imagine becoming queen and still not being safe. In England during the 1500s, one rumor, one miscarriage, or one mistake could cost you your life. This isn't fiction. This is the court of Henry VIII, a king so obsessed with a son, he turned marriage into a death sentence. He had 6 wives. 2 were executed, and one nation was changed forever. When Henry became king in 1509, he did not look like the tyrant history remembers. He was young, athletic, educated, charismatic, the kind of ruler people admired. He married Catherine of Aragon, a powerful Spanish princess and the widow of his older brother. At first, they seemed stable, but royal marriages were never just about love. They were about survival. England needed a prince. Catherine became pregnant multiple times, but tragedy kept following the crown. Most of the children died young. Only one survived infancy. A daughter, Mary. No son. And in a royal court, that absence could become dangerous. Then Henry became fixated on Anne Boleyn. She was clever, confident, and refused to be just another mistress. She demanded more. Marriage. But Henry already had a wife. So he did something almost unthinkable. So he asked the Pope to end his marriage to Catherine. The Pope refused. What Henry did next shook Europe. He broke England away from the Roman Catholic Church. He created the Church of England. He placed himself above religious authority. A king changed the faith of a kingdom because he wanted a different wife. And then he married Anne Boleyn. Every word of that is real. Anne became queen in 1533. Soon she gave birth. But it was another daughter, Elizabeth, the same child who would later become one of England's greatest monarchs. But Henry wanted a son. Anne suffered miscarriages. Enemies gathered around her. The king's attention drifted. Then came the accusations. Adultery, treason, even incest. Charges so extreme they shocked the court. Many historians believe they were false or engineered. It didn't matter. When the king wanted you gone, truth became optional. In 1536, Anne Boleyn was executed. The woman Henry had changed England to marry was beheaded on his orders. Only days later, Henry married Jane Seymour. She gave him what no one else had, a son, Prince Edward. After years of obsession, Henry finally had his male heir. Then reality struck again. Jane died soon after childbirth. The child lived. The mother did not. For perhaps the first time, Henry truly mourned. Henry married again. Anne of Cleves was chosen for politics. The marriage collapsed quickly. Then came Catherine Howard. Young, lively, and far younger than the aging king. But youth offered no protection. She was accused of adultery, and like Anne Boleyn before her, executed. Another queen, another death sentence. His final wife, Catherine Parr, understood the danger better than anyone. She stayed cautious, intelligent, useful, and she did the impossible. She survived him. The young golden prince was gone. By later life, Henry was obese, in chronic pain, paranoid, and feared. The court that once admired him now navigated him carefully. Because when one man holds absolute power, everyone learns to whisper. Still, his choices reshaped England forever. He broke from Rome, changed religion, strengthened the crown, and left behind children who would rule the country after him. Mary, Edward, Elizabeth. History remembers Henry VIII as a king of power, wealth, and authority. But for the women closest to him, he was something else. For 6 women, marrying the king meant entering the most dangerous court in Europe. And for some of them, it meant death.